Alright guys, so got the car back in here, cleaned the shop up a little bit. More like a lot of bit, it took me like 6 hours, but got our inspection holes cut. And then we called the steel place, so we're gonna load up the trailer and go run down there and get about 24 feet of 2x6. We're gonna do 2 sidebars and then use the other piece of 2x6. I'm gonna read the rules real quick on the on the gas tank protector to see how far away from wheel wells we have to be, because every rule is different. And then we've already got our 4x4 for our side-to-side bars. And then we have a little bit of 3x3 for going back to the gas tank protector. Then I'm trying to think on what to do. I gotta read rules first to see what I can do with the uprights and see how far back they can go. And look into the window bar rule a little bit more, because it's not specified if we get 1 or 2. So if we get 1, obviously we'll just go 1 off in the center and try to accomplish the same thing. But if we get 2, then we're gonna do what I wanna do. And then we'll get some strap up this back. But we'll probably get started on getting the cage all tacked in. And I'm weird. I don't take the doors off, because there's plenty of room. But man, it's a little cold in here today. So I'm gonna read into the rules, because I know our furthest forward down bar can only be at the front driver's door seam. It has to be like right behind it. So if we get 62 inches, then trying to remember. Get you guys down here. 62 inches. We want to be about right there. 62. So we're actually going to put it as far forward as possible, and then we'll go right in front of that lip and tie into those uprights. But I also kind of want at least 4 inches up there. Yeah, so we're gonna go about right there. Probably just gonna slide it all the way forward, because we're not gonna be able to achieve much back there. I'll have to read off the down bar rules, but we do get 6. And I'm not gonna worry about these body mount holes yet, or down bars, until we get the engine and transmission in. And then we'll put everything in under pressure. Tighten everything up here under pressure. Everything still lines up. This one's got to get walled out forward a little bit. Not sure why, but because the others, I don't know. It's hard to get these things perfectly lined back up. But yeah, we're gonna go grab some steel and get working on this cage. And clean out the inside from cutting the stuff out and pulling the front vinyl crap off. And then once I'm trying to decide what to do because the dash bar has to be 6 inches away from the DP. But I don't imagine the DP going any further back than this. So we should be okay. I just really wanted to put some pressure on the firewall. So that should work. It'll give us about 7 inches total, I believe. Measure it again. Oh, it'll give us about 11 inches. So we'll have 5 inches to pressure it back. And then we'll have to, you know, work the trans tunnel. Fun stuff. And then this stuff right here, I'm gonna try to get, well, I'm gonna get this side to do the same thing. I just gotta beat this little ridge out a little bit and then beat it up. And then I am going to set the rear end height to where it's gonna be with the 22s on it, so that the tires can stop getting eaten up. Because these tires are still good for Utah next year. They're good enough. I mean, I might replace one, but overall they're good. I mean, they just get eaten up by sheet metal in the long run anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna go get some metal and possibly one new hammer because I broke like 4 hammers on this. So yeah, see what we can get done today. All right guys, so we have got the door bars in. Got them 62 inches. We're gonna put the back seat bar as far back as we can go. And then I think I'm gonna wait to install the front bar until after the engine is in, so I do not put it too close to the back of the DP. And then, so we're gonna put the back bar in, build the gas tank protector, and then do the halo. And then we'll probably run out of steel by then. So we'll see how far we get. All right, guys, I'll show you guys a little trick. We're about halfway through putting the cage in. Oh. So I'm gonna show you guys a little trick on how to do the angled bars going through the roof. Like a pro, super easy. Don't even have to think about it. So you take a square, make sure it's perfectly level on your outer bar, make a mark on your bar, make sure it's butted all the way up, all the way down. And then you'll just rotate this and square it. Well, you'll have to use a smaller piece, but then you just do another line. I think I did it actually this way. Then you just do a square, squaring up the piece. I'm not a perfect cutter, but so you just mark those 2 lines on both sides of the bars, and then, you know, connect them in the centers, and then you just put a clamp here and pull it in, or I don't know, I usually just use a hammer, just a big sledge, and just hit it like once, and it usually gets really close. You want to make sure you got plenty of room in these corners. Looks like I do on all of them. If not, you might have to trim out a little bit during the process, but I'll show you guys the cage a little better. I'm gonna try to get this halo bar in real quick, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right guys, so I ended up taking the bar out, beat it against the concrete, and got it like that. Hit it a few times with the hammer. and then just clamp through the back of the bar. I just tacked it everywhere. And now we're gonna do the same to the other side, and then I'll show you guys the final outcome. All right, guys, so we're out of metal and it's Saturday. So I'll just show you guys what we got going on. So I'm gonna wait to put the dash bar in until we get the motor pressured in. We got this all tacked up. I'm gonna go through and weld it, but it'll look basically the same. I'm gonna go through and weld under that piece. So we got the halo. I just put a piece of 1-inch all thread on each side and put the bar on either side and mark underneath it, and then mark up, mark across each side. But I'm gonna start calling this the TB blocker. So we still got to do these gussets off the back of the halo, the ones off the inside part of the halo, and then the dash bar, those 2 gussets, and then we'll do down bars after we get the engine in, and we'll put it all in under pressure. I've still kind of been working on this. It's kind of a pain, but eventually we're gonna get folded up into here like the other side. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty neat.